Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears are finally getting their feet underneath themselves, and it seems like the acclamation is coming. It's here, right? In this game, they basically showcased that they look pretty good. So they're going to come out in 12 personnel here. One running back, two tight ends. We got two tight ends to the right side. Cole Kmet, I believe Loveland's at the top with DJ Moore and Roman Dunze here to the bottom side. And all we're going to do here is run a quick little seam. Now, it's actually not Colson Loveland. We're going to get to the outside, and we're going to act like we're going outside and then get back over the middle of the field. Now, we notice we have one high safety cheating to that left side of the field. Now, as Caleb Williams fakes this handoff, he drops back and he's reading the middle of the field perfectly. He notices that, hey, boom, no one's there. So all we do is chuck this thing, layer it over the linebackers. Once you see this safety start to gravitate to this side of the field, boom, we know we're going to the middle of the field. It's wide open. Great job. I mean, it's perfect. It's great execution. Let's see, so why do they take such an open approach? It looks like Cole Kmet runs a great route, acts like he's going to get to the outside shoulder, which pushes this guy a little bit outside, and then boom, it's wide open. Great route by Cole Kmet. That's perfect. That's great anticipation. And then again, we have to talk about his ability to layer it over the linebackers. Okay. All right, man. I'm telling you, love it. We're going to break down a ton of film on Caleb Williams, the offense, the defense, and everything in between. Caleb Williams looked good. Real good. Hit the like button, and also, guys, really quickly, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so yet. It is free. Doesn't cost anything. If we get, let's say, over 600 likes, we'll get you a part 2, maybe even tomorrow. Let's dive in. Now, this is a great sell job by Caleb Williams right here. Now, we're going to run this little cross formation screen. We're going to notice our offensive linemen don't initially get out right away, but that's a good thing. They're going to block, 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 and then after these routes are getting across the field here, right, that's when they reach the second level. Now, the reason that we want to wait before we really do it is because we want these second level linebackers to believe as much as possible that it's not a screen. So again, we're getting him over the middle of the field, we're getting him vertical into the safety, and as that happens, Caleb Williams, his first instinct, look at him. He's going to drop back, look to the right side of the field, knowing they're setting up this screen, looks back over the middle, looks to the tight end. What does that do? It moves 18 with the eyes. Boom, now he's gone. Back is turned away from the quarterback, dump it down. Now we have blockers out in front for DeAndre Swift, who's able to make one guy miss an open space with the one cut. Great blocking by Joe Tooney getting way up the field. And then just great blocking DJ Moore up there as well. Love it. Great play by the offense. I feel like Ben Johnson is finally figuring out what his guys like to do and how he is going to implement his offense into this player personnel. It's starting to show, man. And then we even had a flea flicker. So everything you know about Ben Johnson, right? The creativity, it's there. And again, I could talk about it all day long. This sell job right here by Luther Burden. We're going to stagger, 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 and then boom, we're just going to break really quickly. It's going to be hard to tell in this video, but you're going to see him really take a slow approach as if he's going to block, right? You see how slow he's going up that right side of the screen, right? At some point, he just takes off, right? We're going to have a pretty bad little back pass here from DeAndre Swift, kind of way too high up in the air, but it doesn't matter because Luther Burden cooks his defender on this route and is wide open. I like how Caleb Williams kind of leads him towards the sideline. That way the DB had no chance of jumping this thing, no chance of touching this ball. We lead him to the sideline where either he can get out of bounds or he can just take this up the left sideline for a touchdown, and that's what he does, high stepping his way in there. Again, great job. We come out in 21 personnel. You got two wide receivers on the field. We crack back the tight end from right to left. Great block. Offensive line did a great job in this game. At least in the first half anyway. They were doing incredible. Great ball by Caleb. That's what we need to see more of. And the creativity, it's starting to creep through. With week 3 of the NFL season officially here, we have a really good matchup with Detroit and Baltimore for Monday Night Football. And I'm going to give you a play. Maybe we can 1,000x our money, maybe we don't. but we have an opportunity. Before we dive in, look at this, right? If you use my promo code DUBS, you're going to get a 100% match deposit. That is crazy, which means if you put down $100, they're going to give you $100 in bonus funds. If you put down 50, they'll give you 50. Whatever you put in up to $100, they're going to match. So you probably claim that right away. I'm going to start off with this Monday Night Football game. Jameson Williams, more than 47.5 receiving yards. This game has a 53.5 over-under, which is insane, by the way. So you can take a bunch of overs and probably feel pretty confident with it. I'm going to adjust Lamar Jackson's line to 200 yards. I think that's fair. Go more than 200 yards. I'm going to also, you can get a free pick, by the way. You know what? Let me throw that in there. Michael Penix, more than half a passing yard. That's all I need. And you know what? Let's just throw 10 to win 40. I think this is fair. And again, use my promo code DUBS if you haven't already done so yet, guys. Again, promo code DUBS and you'll get a $100 match deposit on your first deposit. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in about 25 states. Check out Sleeper today. Let's put that in. Let me know what you guys do for this week's slate of games. All right, and then we had this play right here. First thing that we noticed with this pre-snap motion is its man coverage, right? We had Zacchaeus rotate from left to right. This guy went with him. It's man coverage. Now, Loveland's guy is a little bit further down the field, so we can't really see him. We also have press man coverage here. Another thing that is not here is there's only one high safety. You can't see it. One high safety, which means this is a yes-no read. Caleb Williams. You have Rome Odunze in press man coverage in a matchup you absolutely love. So what are you going to do? You're going to circle yes, and you're going to throw this football almost every single day of the week because we trust our guy to make a 50-50 ball, more like a 60-40 ball or a 70-30 ball. So as this ball is snapped, we're going to drop back. They send a little bit of pressure, a little bit of heat. As that back foot hits the ground, boom, we're going to hitch up and throw the ball. And look at this, already had the separation because, again, we trust our guy. And Rome Odunze turns this into a touchdown grab. Again, pre-snap is everything. You need to be able to understand what the defense is trying to do. And also, you need to be able to scan the field very quickly. I feel like his first read here was going to be Rome Odunze. And once he saw it break open, yeah, loved it. Every second of it. Let's go, Caleb. He's starting to really showcase what he can do. Then the play by Tyreek Stevenson that kind of went crazy for a second. Look at this. First of all, reads it extremely well. Contains the edge, which was his job, was to contain the outside and force him back to where his teammates were. So one, that's a great job. Watch the effort level to never give up on this play. Look at him turn up the speed and then get to the outside shoulder, punch the ball loose, use his other arm to rip through and just steal this thing, right? Keeps the feet in bounds like he's a wide receiver, tightrope in the sideline, and comes away with the fumble recovery. That is an unbelievable play right there. Give him credit because last year people were hating on him. Well-deserved at times, right? But that was a big play to swing the momentum because think about it. That was a big run for the Cowboys. And they were going to cement their momentum early in this game if it wasn't for that. And then you had the DJ Moore touchdown. Right here we see the offensive line is in a 5-man scat protection. They're sliding to the left. They only rush 3. The Cowboys only rush 3. So essentially you give Caleb Williams a ton of time in the pocket here. As he scrambles to the right, he finds DJ Moore just wide open in the back of the end zone. Completely open. You're going to see him top side of your screen. He's going to get back here and kind of just sit at the openness of the defense right in the middle. Because as Caleb Williams steps up, and actually you can see Jack Sanborn, linebacker over the middle, he's in a mid-read. So he is responsible for everything in between the hashes right here, right? So as we attack him, he follows. But that is his fault. Because he doesn't pass him off, and DJ Moore sits right in that zone. Wide open, easy touchdown, nail in the coffin, game over. Caleb Williams, Ben Johnson, the Chicago Bears just gave us the first look at what this offense could look like under or with their full potential. So I am super excited about it, man. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family. If you want a part 2, let me know, and I'll see you guys then. Peace.